Neutron Cream?
I want to know.
Okay, so it's at the end of the shoot, and we're shooting at this top secret research facility just out of San Francisco. You know, the kind of place where they shoot lasers at things in space and magic science happens. I know exactly what happens, but it'll take me too long to tell you.
I love it.
Yeah. And so anyway, so they've been shooting there for a week. And apparently on the first day, Simon Pegg's sitting in the makeup chair next to Pine, and he says, just casually leans over to him and says, "Oh, have you got your Neutron Cream?" And Pine's like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, no, there's a small dose of radiation that gets emitted from this thing. Did you get the cream?" And Pine's like, "No, what?" And he had Pine going for like 5 minutes. And when finally Pine caught on to it, he thought, "Oh, this is just a genius idea." So they started pranking cast members through the week. And by the time I came in, it was the most evolved, elaborate prank that I've been victim of. Benedict Cumberbatch came in a few days before me, and they made him sign a disclaimer, which he didn't read, and then they were vexed that he had signed it and not read it, so JJ started reading it out on set. He goes, "Oh, wait, here, Benedict, you've got a better voice. You read it to the cast." And so he was reading the disclaimer, and then it came down to the part. And I further acknowledge and understand that Neutron Cream is a complete fabrication, and I am a complete idiot for signing this. So anyway, I turn up to set, and along with John Cho, and I'm sitting in the makeup chair, and my makeup artist, beautiful, gorgeous makeup artist, Jeannie, I don't remember her, she's 60-something years old, sort of turns to me and says, "Oh, you've got to put on the Neutron Cream." I'm like, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, Neutron Cream, for the radiation." I'm like, "Really?" She goes, "Yeah." Huh. They got my 60-year-old makeup artist to lie to me. And I was like, well, I sort of thought about it for a second, and thought, "Oh, do you wear the cream?" He goes, "Oh no, we got the pills." Yeah, the whole crew got the pills because, they make you a little bit nauseous. That's why you got the cream. So it's like, oh, okay. So anyway, then we get called to set. I didn't think too much of it. We get called to set, and for a block through. And every time you shoot a scene, you do a block through. Usually with JJ, it's done in like 10 minutes. He just knows exactly what he wants, and it's boom, boom. You run through the scene, he figures out how you're going to shoot it, how he's going to shoot it, and you send back. So I remember walking onto set and thinking, "Oh my gosh, I don't have my cream on. My Neutron Cream. Well, this won't take too long. I'll be fine." This turned out to be the longest block through in the entire film. And we were in there, we just couldn't figure the scene out. We were there for an hour, and I started to feel ill. Really ill. I was convinced I was getting some serious doses of radiation. I wasn't too happy about that. So anyway, we go back. I was relieved to get out of there. We go back to the makeup trailer, and we get all the works done and into costume and stuff, and we come back to set to shoot the scene. And right before I walk on set, they get these dots of cream and dab them all over my face. And then they wheel me in front of the international press. I do international press with dots on my face. Dumb guy. So then they wheel us on set, and a couple of other cast members have this cream on as well, and they wipe it off before we start shooting. And then after a couple of takes, the first AD, Tommy Bromley, goes, "All right then, come on folks, let's shake it out, let's shake that radiation out," and starts doing things. So everybody in the entire cast and crew starts doing this. Shaking the radiation out. So I'm there And the most embarrassing part is, because I wasn't feeling well, that I didn't, you know, after everyone stopped shaking, you know, about 20 minutes later I was sitting there and was like, doing more shaking. So, you know, come lunchtime, we get sent to the lunch trailer, and I've got a pounding headache. I have got a severe dose of radiation poisoning. I'm convinced I've got severe radiation poisoning. I'm really pissed. Then they bring us back after lunch, and they, first of all, Chris and Zach read these public service announcements, and then John and I had to read ours next. And there's one part of it that you know, Chris is saying, despite what you've heard out there in the public, we here at NIF want to assure you of the water quality in the surrounding neighbourhoods and encourage you and invite you to come and explore and enjoy this facility. And I'm thinking, what the is this place? This is crazy! So then it's John and my turn to read the public service announcement, which we do, and you know, we get to the second to last page, and you know, it goes something like, we're reading these placards, and you know, most importantly, thank you so much for your support of NIF, and we want you to know that you've been had. Everyone's like, JJ was rolling on the ground, laughing his ass off. Everybody just complete hysterics. They thought it was hilarious, and it was really funny, but I will give them back.